Hey, everybody. When you jumped into your online business, probably nobody told you that you had to be a full time marketer. How come nobody told you this, right? So, if you are like a lot of entrepreneurs and creatives, you might be struggling with what do I talk about? What do I market? What do I post every day? If you're creating YouTube videos, what do I create the videos about? Uh, is that you? Raise your hand if that sounds like you. Well, today I'm going to show you a framework that I use and what I use with my clients and my members in my Digital Business Academy to help them crystallize who they serve, how they help them, and then to use this core framework so that they never run out of ideas. All right. So let's just follow along here. Let me share my screen and I will jump in and show you a little example here. All right, so hopefully you can see this. Let me just make this full screen and let me just get out my little red pen here. So the first thing that I say is learn to define your house. Now, if you've watched any of my other videos, what I mean by this is we work off of a triangle, and your house is that wow offer that gets people from A to B. Okay, let me erase that because it's kind of hard to see. And when you are defining what your transformation is, you first have to identify what are those problems, those bleeding neck issues that your ideal people struggle with. And then what do? We just take the reverse of those problems. I can't draw today. I keep writing over this. And that is how you help them. Another problem that people have is they want, because they're an expert, they want to teach anything and everything. And so it's so easy to get lost in the woods. And then no wonder you don't know what to offer your people. So that's why I tell people identify just 3 problems that you can help people with that will get them that magical transformation. Okay. And then what are the solutions? The solution is strictly the opposite of the problem, and less is more. Once you get this built out, guess what? This becomes your marketing piece and your delivery piece, and you never have to struggle anymore. So what do I mean by that? Let's see. Can I get to the next screen here? Okay. So again, what we're going to do is identify the pillars. So those 3 main, when you first start, I want you to come up with a list of 10 or 20 problems that your ideal people have and that you can solve. And then pick out the top 3 juiciest problems that will get them the transformation. And then from there, that solution, what are like the 3 major steps or the 3 tools that they need to solve that problem. Okay. So I want you to think about it like your toolkit. You may have 50 different tools in your toolkit, but what are the top 3 that will address this problem? And then what I want you to do is figure out what are the hot buttons. And when I say hot button, again, we're going to first identify what is problem number 1. And then, so what do people struggle with? What are their fears and what's their desire? Okay. So, let's use weight loss, for instance. I'm not a weight loss coach, but people are struggling because they can't, get rid of that middle weight that seems to come on their body once they hit middle age or, pre menopausal, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So you need to get very specific on what are these struggles that they have. No matter what diet they go on, they can never lose weight. Their clothes are all too tight and they have to keep buying bigger sizes. They look in the mirror and they hate themselves. Okay. So those would be the struggles. Maybe another struggle would be something more tangible, like, they don't want to fix 2 different meals, but their family won't eat healthy meals with them, all that kind of stuff. But then dig down into the fears. All right. This starts tapping into those emotional things. And when you can hit those emotions, that's what's going to cause them to take action. So a middle-aged mom is struggling with her weight. What's her fear? She fears that her husband won't think she's sexy anymore, or she fears that she's just fading into the background. She fears that she's going to disappear because she doesn't like herself and all of that kind of stuff. All right. And then the desires, yes, maybe she wants to lose weight, but secretly, what are those desires that she really wants that maybe she wouldn't say out loud? She would love to show up her sister, who's always, giving her a hard time about the weight she's gained, or she would love to show up at a class reunion and everybody looking at her saying, "Wow," or that ex-boyfriend, or whatever it is. Okay. Uh, so the more you tap into these hidden, what I call hot buttons, the more your ideal people, they're going to hear that you can fix the problem. All right, that you have the ideal solution. So remember on the triangle. I have to take my pencil off here. So remember on the triangle, we're going to identify 3 problems, and then from those, you're going to identify the struggles, the fears, and the desires. Those hidden desires. And again, list out, don't limit yourself at this point. List out as many struggles and as many fears, and then those secret desires, okay? To be able to get into that size extra small jeans and have extra breathing room or whatever. And then so that they can. So this is kind of the benefit of the benefit. You might have heard that. So you just don't want to lose weight. Why do you want to lose this weight? So tap into all of those. And then what you're going to do is you're going to create what we call a micro or mini transformation for that one solution to the one problem. And how would they do that? 3 or 4 steps or little individual tools, paths to get them to that is probably maximum for them. So let me come back here just for a second. So get to your ideal goal weight within 60 days. Let's say that is the major transformation that you help people. And it's even better if you can specifically call out who you're working with and put that time frame. So helping middle-aged moms get to their high school weight, whatever it is, within 60 days. Okay. And then problem number 1. So maybe problem number 1 is no time for exercise. You hate exercise, all of that kind of stuff. So that would be the problem. The solution would be easy 5-minute movement hacks to get you closer to your goal weight. Okay. And then you would have 3 different little mini transformations that they could do. So every day on your watch, every hour, have the alarm go off at the top of the hour, and you have to walk 100 steps, something. I don't know. I'm making up stuff because I'm not a fitness coach, but you get what I'm saying. And so if they accomplished those 3 little mini activities, it would solve that problem. And then one side of the house or the triangle would be fixed. So another one would be you never know what to eat, especially when you go out to eat. That's the problem. The solution would be favorite go-to meals you can order anytime, any place, and not feel like you're missing out. So do you see how the solution is the reverse of the problem? And it's really juicy. It's really exciting. It's like, yes, I want that. So then what would be those 3 little mini steps? So one is you might be able to provide them like a mini meal list or things to ask at restaurants so that regardless of where they go, that they can do that. And anyway, you get the idea of what I'm saying. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. And so then once you build out these 3 little micro transformations, step 1, 2, and 3, then guess what? They have reached that pillar as far as what they are trying to accomplish. So let me come back here so that I can see you front and center. All right. So does that make sense? The beautiful part about using a framework like this is once you design your house, you always can go into one of these pillars and pull out information that you can use to talk about in your social media. You can use it to create quick little training videos or YouTube videos. You can use it to build out your lead magnets. You can use it to build out like mini challenges. Do you see how that will just continue to expand and grow? So my challenge to you is, first of all, design your house. What is that major transformation that you offer your people? And then do some brainstorming and then come up with 3 main problems that you help people solve. And list it in the comments here. I would love to see what it is, and we could do some brainstorming together. If you want hands-on help with this, I'm opening the doors to my Digital Business Academy just for the next couple of weeks. You can hop in and get help and resources every day of the week. All right, thanks for watching. And hey, if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.